Calisthenics for beginners. Calisthenics workouts are beneficial because they offer a convenient, affordable, and effective way to improve functional, practical, and real-world strength. You train in natural planes of motion, directly improving your ability to perform everyday tasks and enhancing your overall body awareness. Calisthenics can significantly improve muscle endurance too, by using high repetitions and circuit-style training with shorter rest periods. Build stamina and resistance to fatigue. Calisthenics improve flexibility and mobility by using bodyweight exercises that promote a greater range of motion in your joints and muscles, which leads to enhanced flexibility, improved joint health, and better functional balance. Calisthenics significantly improves coordination by enhancing body awareness. Bodyweight movements require multiple muscle groups to work together, which improves how your brain and body communicate, leading to better balance and motor skills for daily activities. Calisthenics equals endless progression. You will never get bored with calisthenics because there is always a more difficult variation to master. Calisthenics also contribute to fat loss, better posture, and overall well-being, making them a sustainable and adaptable fitness practice for people of all ages and fitness levels. Okay, how to start calisthenics? To start calisthenics, focus on basic bodyweight exercises such as push-ups, pike push-ups, dips, pull-ups, Australian pull-ups, bodyweight squats and lunges, and some basic core exercises such as leg raises, hanging knee raises, and hollow body holds. At the beginning of your calisthenics journey, keep everything simple. Master the fundamental movements before moving to more complex or intense variations. Remember, mastering these basic exercises with proper form is essential for developing functional strength and setting yourself up for faster progress and more complex movements in the future. Without a good and strong base, you will quickly give up and get discouraged. Stay focused and consistent. Remember, it's you versus you. I recommend starting with full body workouts, which include push, pull, legs, and core movements. It is also recommended to start learning some basic calisthenics skills like L-sit and handstand. I will show you now how you could start your full body workout right away with suitable progression just for you. Let's start with push-ups. Push-ups are often called the king of exercises because they are a versatile, compound bodyweight move that effectively builds strength across the entire upper body, including the chest, shoulders, triceps, and core, while offering numerous health benefits. This compound nature allows for a comprehensive workout without needing equipment, and the exercise can be scaled for various fitness levels and targets. Let's start to determine your push-up progression. Are you a complete beginner, or you already can perform some push exercises required more strength? Challenge yourself and see if you can do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps of these exercises. If no, go for easier progression shown here. If yes, go for harder progression shown here. Stay at your progression and move to the next one only when you complete 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps with a good form. Pike Push Up is a bodyweight exercise that builds shoulder strength, serving as a stepping stone toward a handstand push-up. Pike push-ups are performed in an inverted V-shaped position, which shifts the emphasis from the chest to the shoulders compared to a standard push-up. It is a must-do calisthenics exercise. For beginners, the key to pike push-ups is mastering the proper form and using modifications to build strength gradually. Incorrect form, like flaring your elbows or not shifting your weight forward, can strain your shoulders and slow your progress. Check out these progressions here and see if you can do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps of these exercises with a good form. Take your time to build that shoulder strength. Dips are a fundamental calisthenics exercises for building upper body strength, primarily targeting the triceps, chest, and shoulders. They can be performed on parallel bars or with variations like bench dips for beginners. Proper form involves controlling the descent, keeping your chest up, and engaging your muscles. Just quick tips for form and progression. Focus on the proper form. Prioritize quality over quantity to avoid injury. Control the movement. Perform the negative, lowering portion slowly. Adjust range of motion. Only lower as far as comfortable to prevent shoulder pain. Aim for a 90-degree angle at the elbows during dips to maximize muscle activation while staying safe. Resistance bands can help beginners build strength and progress to harder variations. Eventually, aim for ring dips, as they are more challenging as they require more stabilization. Check out these dips progressions mentioned in this section and see if you can do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps with a good form. And again, take your time and allow your tendons, joints, and ligaments adapt to new conditions. Pull-ups in calisthenics are a fundamental bodyweight exercise for building upper body strength, posture, and body control. Pull-ups equals total upper body development, targeting the back and biceps, but also engaging the forearms, shoulders, and core for stabilization. All you need is a bar or sturdy overhead support, making it an accessible exercise that can be done almost anywhere. Pull-ups, in my opinion, together with push-ups, are the most important calisthenics exercises and cannot be neglected. Check out these pull-up progressions that build strength to achieve a full pull-up, starting with foundational exercises like dead hangs, scapular activation, and then moving to assisted pull-ups and negative pull-ups before finally performing full pull-ups. Progressing involves mastering each stage to build the necessary strength and muscle memory. Many beginners find easier to perform chin-up, which uses an underhand grip where your palms face your body. This grip emphasizes the biceps more, so try this grip too. Try to do 3 sets of 6 to 12 reps of the progressions shown in this section before moving on to more challenging ones. Don't rush. Building a strong back is essential for your calisthenics journey. Australian pull-up, also known as an inverted row, is a horizontal pulling exercise performed under a low bar or rings, where you pull your chest towards the bar with your feet on the ground. It's a bodyweight exercise that builds strength in the back, shoulders, and biceps, and is an excellent progression from easier bodyweight exercises, serving as a stepping stone to traditional pull-ups, but also opens the road for more advanced horizontal pulling movements. Australian pull-up progression involves increasing the load by lowering your body angle, progressing from bent knees to straight legs and then to feet elevated variations. The goal is to build horizontal pulling strength that transitions to vertical pulling movements. Gymnastic rings are perfect for quick adjustment to your current progression. Try to do 3 sets of 6 to 12 reps of these exercises before moving for more advanced progressions. Calisthenics leg training uses bodyweight exercises like squats, lunges, and pistol squats to build strength, endurance, and explosive power in the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. By increasing difficulty with variations, reps, and incorporating explosive movements, you can effectively train your legs without equipment, promoting overall mobility and balance. Let's be honest, leg training is often neglected in calisthenics, not because it's impossible, but due to the focus on advanced upper body skills and the misconception that calisthenics doesn't provide sufficient leg development. However, this neglect is a choice that can lead to imbalances, and strong, well-developed legs can be achieved with advanced bodyweight exercises, even without added weights. Check these progressions here and try them out. The goal is to do 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps and challenge yourself. Train your legs, folks, and your other muscle will grow faster by triggering a significant release of growth hormones. I know it hurts, but it's worth it. In calisthenics, the core is the essential foundation for all movements, encompassing not just the abs, but also the muscles of the spine, pelvis, and hips, which stabilize the body and transfer force. A strong core is critical for balance, power, injury prevention, and overall athletic performance, making it a fundamental component of any calisthenics routine. Check these progressions here and try them out. The goal is to do 3 sets of 8 to 15 reps before moving to the next, more difficult progression. Start slow on the floor with easier progressions. Then try exercises on the parallel bars, but work towards hanging versions of knee or leg raises. Hanging knee raises are my favorite exercises as they build significant core strength and definition, particularly in the lower abdominals and hip flexors, while also improving grip strength. I will also recommend to incorporate static holds, such as the plank, hollow body hold, and L-sits to maximize core muscle engagement through isometric contractions. These exercises build stability and endurance by forcing your abdominal muscles, obliques, and lower back to remain under constant tension. This helps increase strength for both daily activities and more advanced movements. Okay, last but not least, basic calisthenics skills that you should start learning at the beginning are L-sits and handstand. The L-sit in calisthenics is a fundamental isometric body weight exercise where you support your entire body on your hands with legs held straight out and parallel to the floor, forming an L shape. It requires significant strength in the core, shoulders, and hip flexors, as well as hamstring flexibility. The L-sit is a gateway skill for more advanced calisthenics moves, like the planche and front lever, and can be performed on the floor, parallel bars, or gymnastic rings. Aim for at least 10 to 15 seconds static hold before advancing to the more harder progression. Handstand is a foundational body weight skill that builds significant strength, control, and body awareness, serving as a prerequisite for advanced movements like the planche and one-arm handstand. Key aspects include proper alignment, shoulders stacked over fingertips, active core engagement, finger and wrist manipulation for balance. To start your handstand journey, focus on building foundational strength, flexibility, and confidence with wall-supported exercises. Beginner progression includes frog stand, a foundational balancing exercise where you tuck your knees into your elbows, getting a feel for wrist control and weight distribution. Wall walk. Start in a push-up position and walk your feet up the wall as high as you can, then walk them back down. This builds endurance and upside-down awareness. Freestanding kick-up. Practice kicking up to the wall till you feel confident. Once this movement becomes comfortable for you, try to lift one foot and then the other off the wall, aiming for a balanced position. Keep one foot on the wall at first, then progress to both feet. Focus on holding the stacked position and making small wrist adjustments. Free handstand requires some time to master, so don't get discouraged. 10 to 15 minutes handstand drill before your workout is a good way to learn this skill and also perfect entry for the main training. Okay, let's put this all together and create a simple beginner workout routine. Always start your workouts with a proper warm-up. I put a link in the description and a comment section with my quick and effective 5-minute warm-up so you can follow along before starting this workout. Let's assume you are a complete beginner and you start with all the easiest progressions shown in this video. You're going to do a full body workouts 3 times a week with a 1-day rest between your workouts, and you start with a push-up progression, which is the chest-high push-ups. So you perform 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Then perform all the exercises as shown here. For the required sets and reps, refer to this slide. And once again, focus on a form. Master the correct technique for each basic movement before increasing the difficulty. Good form prevents injury and is a key to progressing. Once you can comfortably perform a certain number of reps or hold a position for a certain time, move on to a more challenging variation. Remember, consistency is the key to seeing results. Start with this simple routine and advance from there. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. This will help to reach more people who may need some help with their calisthenics journey. I will see you in the next one. Good luck!